This is the Tarot and Oracle forecast for Virgo for March of 2018. This is a reading for all the Virgos out there. So if you want something that's more specific to your own life story or that truly incredible soulmate reading, you can contact me via the links in the description box below. Right, Virgo, we start off with your relationship reading, move on to your general forecast, and finish up with your soul path evolution reading. Now, when we have a look at your relationship reading, you will see the first card that comes up is You Deserve Love, followed by Let Your Friends Help You, followed by Getting to Know Each Other. So this is the overarching energies that are in Virgo's relationship life in March of 2018. There's a central theme that runs through this entire reading, but I'll discuss that a bit later. But you'll see it starts now in your relationship reading. You Deserve Love says, for me, for you in this reading, don't settle for anything less. Don't settle simply to be in a relationship. And if you're in a relationship, don't settle for things because it's too much effort to actually ask for what you really want or need, because the result of it is you're going to have to explain, you're going to have to do work, you may even have to come up against resistance. Whatever the case may be, there's a very strong feeling of you need to stick to your guns about what you truly deserve in the month of March. Let Your Friends Help You says, one, if you're in a partnership or relationship, use your friends as a sounding board. One doesn't have to take their advice always exactly as it is, but sometimes they have a little bit of a clearer picture because they're standing on the outside looking in. And if you're single and looking for love, I think you may find somebody through your friends, through socializing with your friends, through the friend of a friend. The getting to know each other says that first get to know a person before you jump in heels and head and all the rest. And if you're already in a relationship, you would do yourself a huge favor in March because you're going to discover something interesting and wonderful if you actually take a bit of time and effort to get to know your partner even better than what you do. Now, if we look at your tea leaf cards, so for those of you looking for love, you get the wedge, you get the dark woman, you get the chain, and then I picked an extra one because I wanted to know what's going on there, and you got the egg. So if we have a look at that, you will see that the first card, the wedge, says someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. Dealings, the dark woman, says dealings or relationships with a woman with a dark complexion or hair. The chain says a chain of events that will affect your life. The egg says success assured with good plans and hard work. So if we look at that lineup of tea leaves, there is something standing between you and what you want if you're searching for love. And for some of you, it's a woman with dark hair or a dark complexion. For some of you, it's a case of that's who you want. Okay? And there's a chain of events that's going to unfold around this situation. So that fact that there's something standing between you and what you want, where love is concerned, this is only the beginning of the story. There's a lot more to come. The egg says, though, success assured with good plans and hard work. So what that means is if you really want something where love is concerned and you know it's right for you and you know it's the kind of great love that you deserve, then there may be a bit of work to do before this relationship can actually manifest or totally happen. Okay? If we have a look at those of you that are in committed relationships and partnerships, marriages, you get the hammock, you get the boat, and you get the cobweb. The hammock says taking a vacation, physically or mentally. The boat says money or property through inheritance, winning or windfall. And the cobweb says you are protected from negative forces beyond your control. So those of you in committed partnerships and relationships, marriages for the month of March, generally seem to have things coming toward you. You're going to have a bit of a time out. You'll find money comes easier to you. That always makes relationships between people a lot better. It affects relationships no matter how we like to think it does or it doesn't. Because you somehow have some kind of protection around you in the month of March if you are in a marriage or in a committed partnership or relationship. Okay? Now, if we move on to your general forecast reading, you see you get falling and the unexpected. So in March, you're going to be wanting something. Virgo, that also seems to be a theme for you in March, is that there's a deep need or want or desire for something, a true desire for something. You had that in your relationship reading as well. And the unexpected comes up again. You had that in your relationship reading as well, a chain of events. In other words, things seem to be heading off in a direction and then suddenly they zigzag off in another direction. If we take a look at your tea leaf cards, you get the shark, the throne, an older woman, yoke, and a bird flying. Once again, I picked a few extra cards to see what was going on here. Because the shark says, take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. The throne says, position of authority. Older woman says, dealings or relationships with an older woman. Yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. And bird, news is on its way. So what I see here for your career is you are anticipating some kind of loss from a person in authority. There's an older woman involved. You're feeling tied down. But news is coming in which is going to change that situation. Perhaps only at the end of March. Perhaps only, I think, even at the beginning of April. But this is not what you're going to expect. It's going to take a left or a right turn. So don't let it make you feel tied down. Don't let it make you feel frustrated and then you end up doing or saying something which was not really in your plans, right? If we look at your general life, you will see that you get the promises card and the protection card. Okay, and that says that you need to stick to a commitment that you made. And in doing so, you will be divinely guided and protected. Now, that's also the second time that has come up. You are divinely guided and protected in the month of March. So even though there does seem to be a few hitches, wedges, whatever the case may be, coming up for you in March, this is just the start of a sequence of events, and you are guided and protected in this because you get the flag, the wind chimes, and the boots. And the flag says, do not be tempted to lower your standards. Here again, it comes that you are deserving of something that you want or need and of more than maybe you are going to be tempted to settle for. The wind chime says peace and harmony, and the boots say increase your efforts to achieve your goals. So if you settle for less, both in relationships and in your general life, that is where the problem may come in. If you decide, no, this is what I want, this is what I need, and you stick to your guns and you put in the hard work and the effort to get what you want, that is when the peace and the harmony will be restored in your life. So this is obviously an experience that your soul is wanting you to have, that sticking to your goals, that knowing that something you had in mind shouldn't be tempered down, compromised to the point where it doesn't even resemble what you were after in the first place, okay? That's definitely the message coming through for you guys. When I have a look at your soul path evolution, you get the King of Earth. Now, in this particular deck, and this is so wonderful because it really matches in with your whole reading. First, it says, do not cut corners. So once again, it's saying don't settle for less. Don't think, oh, well, this is going to be too much effort. There's going to be too much resistance, people, whatever, and then compromise it down to something that you didn't want in the first place. Go for what you wanted in the first place. The other thing this card says is enjoy the process. So don't hurry towards that goal. And that is often when we make compromises, we cut corners, we settle for less because we're in such a hurry to go for the goal that we will settle for other things, settle for less, cut corners, whatever the case may be. The process this time is as important as the goal. Actually, it always is, but in this case, it's particularly like that. That is, if you're getting into relationships, if you're in relationships, your career, your general life, all of that, that message pertains to it. Virgo, I do hope you enjoyed this reading. I'm going to repeat once again. If you would like a personal or private reading or that incredible soulmate reading, you can contact me via the links in the description box below. I want to thank you for watching and listening, commenting, liking, subscribing. And to those of you that are sharing my videos, a very special thank you to you.